How's it going, guys? Welcome back to MTG Ownage. We're doing a search out deck. This is a really weird deck. So let me just kind of walk through the concept. I don't know if it's like, yeah, I guess we're going to see if it's going to be super good or not. But as you can see, it's mono green. And we've got 3 Great Henges, a Nyx Bloom Ancient, 4 Beanstalks, Return of the Wild Speakers, 3 Nissas, 2 Questing Beasts, 2 Ocam Adversaries, 4 Rose Thorn Acolyte, 2 Lovestruck Beast, 4 Lucky Clovers, 2 Warbriar Blessings, 4 Caryatids, and 2 Flaxen Intruders. Now, the point of this deck is to basically flood the board. We want to get a ton of land, as many Lucky Clovers as we can, and we just want to draw a bunch of cards, get a bunch of forests in the ground, and we basically want to use Return of the Wild Speaker to buff all our guys and swing. If we can get this Intruder, Flaxen Intruder, or the Welcome Home cast with a bunch of Lucky Clovers, we're in business. The Rose Thorn Acolyte is not only a half decent creature, but once we have a couple Lucky Clovers, it becomes sort of like a Dark Ritual where we can just get more mana faster, and with more mana we can cast more stuff per turn because we're going to be drawing a lot with the Great Henge. Now, I wish the Great Henge would draw you cards with tokens, but it's only non-token. So there's a little bit of anti-synergy there, but it still seems to be okay. Let's give her a try. Let's see what we can do. We're doing standard ranked, and we're doing the search out deck. Now, my ultimate goal is to get every forest out of my deck. That's kind of what I want to do. Okay, this is half decent. We don't really have... Let's see, I could play this Flaxen Intruder first turn. Yeah, I'm not going to sit on it till, what, turn 7 or 8 or something. Might as well play it since we have it first turn. Hopefully it slows this guy down. It's Warbriar Blessing. If only it had Flash. We're going to play this Caryatid. Get some mana on the board. Hopefully we draw something. Looks like we could be playing up against a mirror. Let's go ahead and drop this Acolyte. I think we send them all. Yeah, he's not going to block. If he did block, I would be okay with that. And yeah, he's playing... Well, we all know what he's playing. I'm sure anybody that watches the standard right now has seen this a million times. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Well, we can get a Nissa going. Alright, we're going to pass. I'm not real confident turning all my forest into... Oh boy, there's a big boy. Okay, this is not too bad though. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It's bad. I don't have anything. Yeah, I really need something to just something to deal with that aggressive mammoth. It's just really big, large and in charge. And yet another Great Horn. So another way to stack multi-lands. Let's see what he chooses to do. He could swing. Yeah, and I thought he would do that. So we are going to kill that. I think, man. Yeah, let's just block it with everything. We're going to do this. See, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. If he's got something that gives it more than +2/+2, I am screwed. I'm just going to concede if he does, to be honest. Let's see what he does. Because I think I'm pretty well screwed this game. If I can keep all her counters, if I can get her to 8. Okay, yeah, if I can get her to 8 and get all my forests into play, it's not too bad. Yet he's got another Great Horn? So he's drawn 3 Great Horns. I guess that's better than him drawing 3 aggressive mammoths, because I could not deal with all those. But a bunch of land and no spells left? Okay, yeah, no big deal. Oh no, it's one of these players. Yeah, just start clicking your lands. It probably doesn't even matter what you pick at this time. Yes, my turn. And we're not going to attack, so we're going to pass. We can alt this the next turn and just get all our forests. Okay, hopefully that's his last big creature. Obviously I'm going to block. Does this have trample? I don't think it does. We'll block with the rose. No, we'll block with blackstone. It doesn't matter. We don't want to kill it. We just want to keep Nissa so we can get every forest out of our deck. Hooray. Land. This is going to take a minute to click all these. It's a little bit laggy too, so it's hard to make sure you get them all. Is that all of them? Yep. Submit 16. And we're done. At least I won't draw any more lands. There's only 1 land left in my deck, and it is a Great Horn. Or a Castle Garenbrig. If I draw a Castle Garenbrig top deck, I'm going to rage quit. Just flat out rage quit. Because that is ridiculous if I draw the 1 land in my deck after pulling 16 out of them. You know, just flat out ridiculous. Okay. Deal. He doesn't have trample. So we've got a little bit of a chance here. We'll put the Warbriar on this guy. Do a little battling with the Great Horn. Fight, fight, fight. And we're good. I guess we swing with our Acolyte, 'cause what else are we going to do with it? No, we'll save it for blocking. Now he's going to, when he attacks with Kogula, he can kill the Warbriar Blessing. All my lands are indestructible, so if I get another Nissa, it's good. I'm top decking, but as long as I don't draw that Castle Garenbrig, it's not too bad. Maybe I should have saved this in my hand, actually, because if I draw a Great Henge, I want to have a handful of creatures. So now that we've kind of stalled out, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we can kill the ape with this sort of block. I suppose that works. Hopefully he doesn't have anything to buff it up. That works for me. I'm down for trading at this point. He will draw lands. I should not ever draw any more lands, so no need to search. I'll just play the Beanstalk as he is. A giant 21/21 meanie beanie. There are 4 Beanstalk Giants in this deck. They are absolutely massive right now. Thanks to Nissa. Gotta love Nissa. We're having a bit of a standoff. The first person to get a flyer is probably going to win. There's a Lucky Clover. Do I even play it? No, I'm going to pass here. I don't like my situation, really. Lucky Clovers are kind of dead draws right now. But as long as he can't kill me, I can stall for a while. He's going to send the attackers. I'm going to block one. And I kind of want to block the other too, so otherwise I'm taking just so much damage. It's got trample. Yeah, fine. We'll stop 3 of the damage. So it's going to get me down to 6, but at least I'm hanging in there. What does he do again? I totally forget. He just creates... Wait. Whenever one or more creatures you control with trample deal combat damage to a player, create an X6 dinosaur. Creature, a token with trample where X is the amount of damage those creatures dealt. Okay, so dealt 4 damage. And wait, why is it? I don't understand here. I just read this. So he's creating, he did 4 damage to me, so he's creating 1 4/4. Why did that create 2 4/4s? Where do we get 2? Whenever one or more creatures create a single. So why is this proccing 2? Am I reading something wrong? Yeah, I'm reading something wrong. Why is there 2? Why is there 2 of these? It literally reads 1 and it gave him 2. Game? Am I reading something wrong here? Because I don't see it. I do not see whatever it's talking about. Obviously, we're going to kill the Crasher. I don't understand why he got 2 of these. Someone comment and tell me why he got 2 of these. I've read this thing and read it again, and I don't get it. Oh, it's because he had 2 of them out, so they each procced. Yes, I get it now. Well, unfortunately, we don't have the ability to do anything else here. It's really unfortunate. Drawing the Warbriar was okay, but we need something more than that. We can block one of these. We'll block this thing. It has Riot. We'll just block this other dude. Yes, it does have trample. I should have blocked the non-trample. It doesn't matter. That was just really unfortunate luck of drawing crappy cards. I don't know. That kind of went okay. I thought it was going to go fine. Just didn't draw what I needed. Just needed any sort of card draw at that point. A Great Henge would have been amazing, even. Just really don't want to be drawing our Mana Critters and Lucky Clovers when we have 0 other cards in our hand. I want to get those out early and have the big guys. But man, just imagine if I drew a Return of the Wild Speaker there. I could have drew 21 cards and just flooded the board. It would have been nuts. So there's still potential here. Ooh, we've got the Nyx Bloom. I just can't wait to tap for 100 mana in one turn and have no way to spend all that 100 mana. The more I look at this, the more I question, when will this be banned? There's really no question. Eventually this card is going to get banned. It's just a matter of when. Well, it might not get banned. If it doesn't get banned, I expect it to hit a $50 price point before too long. It seems that nobody has really noticed how this card reads. I think people are reading it as you get 2 additional mana, and it says 3 times, not 2 additional mana. It's a big difference. Massive difference. Come on, where are my Lucky Clovers? Can I get a Lucky Clover? There's 4 in the deck. There's only 2 of these Flaxen Intruders, and I seem to draw them more than everything that I have 4 of. Okay, we'll play this Acolyte. Counter it, don't counter it. Doesn't matter to me. Play your cards, sir. Oh, he's gonna bone crush me. Interesting choice. Okay, yet another Rosethorn Acolyte. Let's actually play it. And we're going to pass here. I have my reasons, and it's my next turn. I can play the Nyxbloom Ancient and the Questing Beast next turn. And it's going to absolutely wreck him. Well, I can play the, yeah, I'll play the Questing Beast, probably Warbriar to kill the Bone Crusher, and then swing through, hit him and his little Ral Storm Conduit. So it should be a pretty good next turn.
My experiments are mostly successful, except for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't even have to kill your Bone Crusher Giant then if you're gonna do that. Thanks for playing. Let's see. Then we can tap the Rosethorn for 3 mana. And still do a fight. I really want to kill Ral though. I won't completely kill Ral with it. Yeah, I will. Actually, I can hit it like so. 4 at you and 2 at you and another 2 at you, and that'll do it.
Lucky shot. Back to the drawing board.
Not too bad. We've got really good cards in our hand for this board state. I just want to get this Nyxbloom out at this point, then profit. This Nyxbloom, oh, that's where the real fun begins. Whatever mana I have left over, I can tap for triple, so it's still pretty darn good, even if I can just barely cast it. There's Vadrak, Apex of... I don't even know what this card does, I forget. Flying first strike. Whenever it mutates, you may cast a non-creature spell with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. And it doesn't even exile, it just that's really good. Okay, what? I don't understand this guy's playstyle. Are you leaving yourself open expecting to be able to block with thin air? You're dead if you attack. Please don't attack. Give me a challenge, Mr. Justice. Give me a challenge. Yes, there you go. Atta girl. So if we play this Nyxbloom Ancient, we'll have a little bit of mana. I think I'm going to go for the kill though, just because it's easy. So, all right, let's really threaten this guy. Hopefully he doesn't wipe our board next turn. So it's going to tap Castle Garenbrig for 6 and then 7. Castle Garenbrig just owning 3x. Warbriar. We'll put it on. Put it on the Nyxbloom, I guess. Have him fight. This doesn't have Death Touch or anything, right? Didn't think so. Alright, and we have so much mana now that I'm going to save the Flaxen Intruder for its Welcome Home cast. And he's reading Nyxbloom Ancient. Oh, this guy just noticed what a card from Theros does. It's like, oh my god, does that say 3 mana? Flame Sweep does nothing. And he's copying it. All right. Well played. Well played. I'll give you that one. But it's not good enough because we are about to draw a lot of cards. 5. And this is where things get pretty fun. Hopefully he doesn't have another Flame Sweep. No, he's just conceding. So much mana. That was a nutty amount of mana. That was great. Well, the deck worked like it was supposed to that time. Pretty much. It just searches out your own deck. And it's... There's nothing like just flooding your own deck from its face down in your deck position to suddenly on the board one turn. Just dropping half your deck onto the board it's amazing. And that's pretty much what this deck's designed to do. I'm happy it worked out pretty well there. Return of the Wild Speaker is so strong. It's another card nobody plays. I really like playing all these cards that nobody plays and finding an OP spot for them. Maybe it's not going to take me up to, you know, the top ranks of play, but it's kind of showing off what can be done with them, and that's still something. And I think it's something important. I don't know how important. It's just a little game, but you know, this is a game that's big across the world. We are once again waiting on our opponent. There we go. Oh, I got a lucky clover, but this is a really slow hand. I could easily just get killed. I don't know if I trust this hand or not. I don't think it's a good idea to trust it. As best case scenario, from what I can see here, I've got a turn 4 questing beast. The turn 2 lucky clover does nothing unless I draw a giant. Do we trust the deck? Last game was good. I'm gonna say never trust the deck. Okay, yeah, this isn't too bad. We can deal with this. We put a card back. I think I'm actually gonna put Flax and Intruder back. It's my turn 1 tempo play, but also it doesn't really matter because it's just not that good. Is he playing green? I could put the Great Henge back, but it's also, it could be really nice to cast really quickly. Yeah, let's put the Great Henge back. I'm gonna hope to draw another one. I just don't think I'm going to be able to cast it. I've got a nice 1, 2, 3, 4 curve here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could have a really half decent starting hand. I just need to draw some good cards. Get straight for the Flax Intruder. Ew, Croxa. I'm discarding a forest. I don't care, I'll take damage. I don't want to mess up this perfect little setup I have going on. We'll play the Lucky Clover. Decline. Would you like to sack me and kill your own artifact? No thanks. No thanks. How about no? Don't have to worry about him having a counter, so I can use this Rose Buddy to get 2 green, which is super nice. Green. And more green. So we've got 2, 3, 4 mana. We'll just play this Ocam. Adversary, hopefully we can get some cards drawn. I put these in place of 2 of the questing beasts. I don't know if that's a really good idea or not, but I really like this guy. There's been several games where just having him out made such a difference. The death touch, the card draw. If your opponent's playing green, he's only a 2-drop, which is amazing. As a 4-drop, he's actually quite iffy. We got the Murderous Rider cast, the Swift End out. That's good. I'd rather it happen to my Ocam adversary than some other big creature later. There's another Lucky Clover. I guess we'll go ahead and play it. And we've got to sit for a while. We're actually in a really bad state here. He could pull ahead very easily at this point. I feel like he's playing stuff like Eidolon of Obstruction, which is notably useless against me. I don't care at all. Heck, I can't even play Nissa. So we've just got to stall for a few turns, I guess. He brought Croxa back. Alright. Glad he didn't play Croxa though. I guess he couldn't with the way he tapped. We'll go ahead and play Nissa. We can't actually activate her though. So that sort of stinks. And he's going to be able to attack her down. Yeah, I think we can't come back from this, which is very sad because he actually hasn't done a whole lot. We just didn't have the greatest start. We needed a draw that's like good. I think I'm just gonna lose her. Goodbye, Nissa. You served your purpose of absorbing 6 damage. Like, what could I draw that would even be good? There's not a whole lot. A beanstalk would be really nice because I could get 3 lands. Or I could just draw land. Alright. Looks like we're not going to win this one. We're out of cards in hand. We've got nothing to do. He's got a lot of things going on, so we're just going to move on to the next one and see if we can get some luck. Now, this is a deck I would like to tweak and make it even stronger. But I'm not really sure what to do with it from here. For what it does, for the whole point of it dropping your deck onto the battlefield, it does have that capability. Could I do it in a stronger way? Probably. But what is it? What am I missing? I guess we'll keep this. It's not my favorite hand, but at least we got a lucky clover and some mana critters. We've got to draw something useful though. We're going to save the Flaxen Intruder this time. We're going to try to create 6 bears. We've got a lot of mana. We need something to dump it into later, and it's going to be the Flaxen Intruder. Oh, we shocked it out. Thought Erasure. Okay. He's going to take the clover. He should take the clover. They're all mana critters. They don't matter. Take the clover. Wow. He took, okay. I guess he took my payoff. That's not the worst choice. He sees my cards. He's not sitting on a quench because it didn't delay him there. So we'll go ahead and play the Lucky Clover. And now we got to try to sneak Nissa out from around a counter. So we'll see what he does. He is thinking hard. So apparently I've got Peppa Pig here in a situation. We'll try this. See if he counters it. It's okay if he does. If he doesn't, more lands for me. I guess we just go for the Nissa cast here. Maybe he's going to counter it, but we got to take it. I didn't think so. I didn't think he had a counter. Oh, this is going to get interesting here. Yes, full swing. He's got a Mortify. Okay. I can deal with that. Alrighty, so I think what we do here is we go ahead and play our beast. Play our other beast. Untap a land. And let's do a full attack. And we can still play this. Get some green here. Green. More green. And we've got 3 mana and I can now play it. Alright. So either he's got a board wipe or he's pretty much done. The mana acceleration you get from dropping Nissa. Just imagine Nissa and the other creature. The enchantment that makes you tap for triple. That makes every forest, if I'm understanding this correct, tap for 6. Maybe we can find out. No, he's done. Well, he didn't do a whole lot. He had a few disruptions, but our opponent may have had a bad game there. So It's iffy whether or not this deck is good. But it's definitely fun and has an interesting theme. I don't know. I don't think this is the first deck of its kind, but it seems to, you know, it seems to be working quite well. Excuse me. Let me know what you think. MTG Ownage out. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. If you want to see more videos, I would very much appreciate the support. That does help me a lot. Thanks again, guys. See you in the next episode.